All right. It is Don't Wake Daddy, the game.
As opposed to the game Don't Wake Daddy.
Right. There's like a difference there, right?
Totally. This is a good start already.
Retweets.
You criminal! I'm so sad now. I'm just gonna eat a whole pizza and take a nap.
Same.
Same.
God, that's a good joke.
It was a good joke.
Everybody just comes in and hears us laughing.
Yeah. Good.
About
That's
a
how
good
they
joke.
would do in esports.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, definitely esport.
So yeah, this is just gonna be first things first. Is the music like overpowering people? Anybody in the zoo?
Am I super loud? That happens sometimes.
We're doing a relax attack.
Oh yeah, this is like
Okay.
I am no speedrunner. I am a runner. Speed. I guess this fits into the Mega Man X one. This is semi-skilled, semi-knowledgeable.
So like you have some familiarity, but you're just going for a take it easy.
Yep.
Alright, sounds good. And this is on the original PS single.
Yep. This
And,
is
PSX.
This is the PS1. It's on my disc that's sitting in the drive right now.
Ooh,
Shout out
fancy.
to discs.
Old media. Dead formats.
Shout out to optical media.
All right. Music is slightly louder.
Yeah,
Or just
no,
make-
is the power of loud.
No
That's-
has the power
that's-
allowed.
Let me see. No, okay. I will attempt things.
All right.
It sounds different in my ear than what it does to the stream for whatever reason.
All right. Adjustments have been made.
Oh, that's why. Because Skype, like, automatically said your microphone is going to be all the way up instead of at halfway, like you told it.
Wow,
to.
thanks.
Loud. All right. So we've got a memory card. There's something used. What the heck?
Oh man, memory card.
I'm trying to remember what. Oh, I think I know what that is.
Is it the Tales of
that's
Thinger?
the Tails thing.
Ah, Tails.
Cool. Buttons seem right. But yeah, so this is just gonna be take it easy run.
And with the Jins tonight is the old Medibot,
It's
Jokesy.
me. I'm Medibot. I'm the stealing jokes.
I have no bidden. I know almost nothing about this game. I tried to play it and it had too many mechanics.
It has a lot.
Does have things that happen, defo. That's unavoidable fact.
Also, I was a child, and I believe I just saw the red skeleton and began to cry.
That is, as a child, that's a good just survival instinct. So I don't blame you for that. That's the correct response to a red skeleton as a small person.
Yeah, if I saw the red skeleton as a child, I also was frightened.
Ah, Transylvania. The Carpathians are host to every superstition of the world, you know.
Okay, so there may be weird graphical things like a line going down the castle. That's weird, but sure, whatever.
Oh yeah, that's just most emulators will have like draw
Yep.
problems. You see that in PS2 emulation a lot, especially like very bottom. There'll be like a little line, but whatever.
Common.
It's very dramatic.
It's a very dramatic castle with a hidden secret.
This
Your dad's
castle-
house.
Damn it!
Well, and I've had that joke going for a while. It's a joke about just like this asshole kid who breaks into his dad's house, walks backwards through it, and then kills him.
Let's see if I remember how to play Richter. Alright, I can air dash, so that's good.
Richter, the strongest Belmont.
If you need to be constantly air dashing, that's an important mechanic.
Right. If I'm speedrunning, I need to be doing this the whole time, right? Like,
You definitely need to be air slashing. Just definitely.
there's a secret
Also, like
here.
item crashes.
Yep. I do remember how to just like crush Dracula. And
It's not hard.
I'm trying to think what matters with there's a bunch of items hidden up here. I don't think they do anything.
The Dark Shield and Firebrand.
If you take them now, are they not here for Alucard?
The items, they're definitely not here for Alucard, but like they wouldn't be because it's like the shield rod and like.
Oh, okay. So they
I
put all
would
the
rather.
nasty shit up here.
I would rather have the shield rod than.
Swamp Womp.
Yep. I remember some of the mechanics about this. How like your stats are changed by the Richter fight up ahead.
Yeah.
If you. Let's see, I think it's if you win without getting hit, you have better stats. If you end with 0 hearts, you get a heart refresh, which is like important for the speed run.
Yeah.
And if you I think your sub weapon matters in some way.
Yeah.
That's
They
a lot
also-
of
they always
information.
take the holy water, and
I don't remember how.
I don't know.
It's a lot of information that means almost nothing to me.
Yeah, there's a ton of it. If you die in the fight, you end up with a high potion. But
Die,
here's a
monster.
cutscene.
You don't belong in this world.
Everybody shut up.
It was not
You have to
by my
use
hand
an
that I
item
was
crash.
given flesh.
Okay,
I was called
that
here
should be
by
manageable.
humans who wish to pay me tribute.
He already has a
Tribute.
sub weapon. Oh
You
no.
steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Hydro Storm.
It's-
Oh, not use an item
Not
crash.
religion.
Okay.
Your words are as empty
Not
as your
have a
soul.
sub weapon. Not
Mankind
okay. So that is a
ill needs
bit.
savior such as you.
Yeah, but that's a waste of your
What
damn
is a
time.
man?
So,
miserable little pile of secrets.
nuts to that.
But enough talk.
Look at that Dracula pose. It is the
I love
greatest.
Dracula
Also-
is the one voice actor who's having the most fun in this game. Well,
What's how you do it?
well,
Yeah,
screw
you-
not using item crashes. What the hell is that?
Like,
Also,
just stand there, get in there while he's.
Julius is not the strongest Belmont. He's just the most successful one, and also maybe the greatest. But Richter, he's definitely the strongest. Look at the hams he calls arms.
Oh, I took a hit. Oh well.
Oh well, yeah. Hydro Storm beat that shit, but nope.
And the photo. Something weird happened there, but yeah.
Got photoned.
It
Yeah.
reminds me when I was doing Majora's Mask, how the pictograph would just be a pink square.
Yeah, taking a hit, that's a reset.
Oh, reset. No, there's a no reset run.
Right. Wait, where's my clock?
I've got your clock.
Okay.
We're actually using in-game time because we have different strats we're using, and this is for a different category.
Right, this is the
Category.
Category, right.
Also, we don't want emulator slowdown it being part of our time.
Right.
Use it game. why
We're
they-
going for best in-game time.
How they do it in Dark Souls.
And then there's all this stuff that's going on. Richter beats up Dracula, and then Alucard shows up a couple years later after he wakes up.
He's like, you know what? I want to go beat up my dad.
Yep.
He's like a teen, only a couple hundred years older.
Teens.
Ancient teens. Not the most beautiful human ever born. Wait, used. Yeah, I thought you were talking about Alucard. I was like, wait a second. He's neither human nor the most beautiful
Not
person.
used.
That's used.
Used is definitely the best-looking dude ever born.
Used.
It would,
that-
strictly speaking, dudes.
Is that Harmony of Dissonance?
That is Harmony
Yep.
of Dissonance, which has the weird sound chip and the weird everything.
Everything
and
is
it's
weird.
fuck.
The
And
weird
there
ass
are
game.
brilliant bosses, and none of them make sense.
I love the
But
speedrun
love
of
it.
that game.
The speedrun of that game is messed up.
The speedrun of that game takes 1 minute.
Oh yeah, I think like 12 seconds for maximum.
Like you like jump, you get into the start, you jump up a thing, you clip into a wall, like zoop, port to Dracula's chamber, and then you like kill him with cheating. Like you infinite damage combo him.
Yeah, you do a thing that you should not be able to do at level 1, and then you win.
Okay, so we have.
Oh, you have all your stuff.
Yep.
You got a neutron bomb.
I think that's because I took a hit. I know the heart refresh is me having no hearts at the end of the fight, and the stats are based on things as well, but I don't remember.
Yes.
But yeah.
How much does it all matter in like a game that has the shield rod in it?
The heart refresh is the only thing that really matters. Because in the speed run, it doesn't matter at all for me right now. But in the speed run, it matters a lot. There's a weird glitch that the heart refresh is used for.
The glitch.
Like, because when you use it, it makes a thing freezes everything and makes like a heart refresh thing appear on screen, and you can use that to glitch rooms.
Reminds me of the sketch glitch. The sketch glitch is about graphics. That's why you use an echo screen, because it causes a certain graphic to appear on screen. Say the Harmony of Dissonance speedrun reminded me of the Dawn of Sorrow one I've seen. That was sub 5 minutes. The Game Plus. They just skipped the final boss fight. I don't know how. Must be some frame perfect bullshit, but they used the succubus glitch to skip through the wall. Kaz did that when he streamed it.
Oh yeah.
When he got the criminal magic.
Yeah. Alright, so I remember how to do that thing. There's a bunch of moves you've got as Alucard.
Yo, do the death skip.
I have to jump over the dog and then level up with the soul. God.
You have to be leveling up, and like a certain number of frames after you level up, you go through the screen transition. So you'll have to kill him with like Tetris Spirit or something.
Yeah, I can't do it right now. Also, I think you can do it by unequipping all of your stuff, taking the hits.
Oh yeah, you can do it with a big toss.
You can big toss your way through it. Like you big toss by. Okay, so to explain what the heck I'm talking about there, when you take a hit, if it does more than half of your max health, you get big tossed.
You get sent away to the away places.
Yeah, like you get thrown, and yeah. The other way is.
Like you get that warg just to chump you through the door or something. Can the warg even do that much damage?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you unequip all of your armor, yes. My magic meter's weirded out. Oh well. Anyway, there's a cutscene through here.
It's the Grave Lord.
What is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will
I still
meet
feel like
again.
Dracula's the only one, like, really that got into the voice acting.
Yeah, he was definitely.
Yes.
He's having
I was
so
like,
much fun.
it's like some Jeremy Irons shit.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Did that happen again? Because Corrupted Evil seems to think that Kaz is here. Does he think I'm Kaz?
Kaz is not here.
Kaz is not here. I am Gnomebitten. I don't sound anything like
I know what
Kaz.
Kaz is.
My name is not Kaz.
My name is taken.
Oh god, that was so good.
That was. Ooh, I have a pot roast. Description: Castlevania pot roast. Okay.
Slow cooked in the walls.
Yeah.
So you equip the food to eat it? That was like a thing that always weirded me out.
You equip the food to eat it.
Just
Yeah.
throw it on the ground.
You throw it. Here, we'll use the pot roast.
You use it when you get hit.
No,
I want you.
taking damage. I have a pot roast, so I throw the pot roast on the ground like such, and if you don't grab it in like 2 seconds, it disappears.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't even blink to warn you. It's like, nope, you missed.
You missed the food.
Nope.
No meat
Nope.
for you.
Just crush my balls. Alright. Oh, you got a bad sword. Better use it for the rest of the game.
I'm
Yep,
just gonna
red rest.
use. Let's just use what I got. I know punching is more effective than like everything early,
For a
but
A
while.
lot of early weapons are worse than punching. It's
Because you can damage as fast as you can punch, which means you can mash.
you can get pretty wild.
we got a cool item. It's called the Cube of Zoe. It is in relics. Causes items to materialize. I believe that means torches work.
Yeah, basically you can get sub-weapons now.
Yeah, like torches don't work without that cube.
Which you can turn it off if you're some sort of idiot who doesn't like sub-weapons.
Or if you like have the sub weapon you want and don't want to get owned by like a clock.
Like
Alright.
accidentally.
Oh my god, this weapon is so bad.
It's so
The
bad.
rust.
Just punch them. Just punch them.
Alright, we're
Punch the skeletons.
punching skeletons. Hit the button, and then I wanna.
Like, or short sword. Short sword would be better than red rust.
Red Rust is just terrible.
Oh, the hide. Yes.
Put your clothes on.
It's got the image of a bandolier.
There you go.
Cool.
Pushed them all out.
It's here. The
I guess
skeleton.
like Soul Steel or whatever gets your damn health back.
That was not Soul Steel.
No, it wasn't. It was pretty alright, but it wasn't Soul Steel.
Let's see, that's like forward and full circle.
I think it's like
I'm trying to
charge up
Okay, that was not Soul Steel again. Yeah, like
to shit. No, none of these inputs make any freaking sense.
I know
I
health.
was about to say.
It's charge up to like half circle up.
Oh yeah, this is like a hidden fighting game.
Yeah.
Playing as Satan.
You have special moves that you don't know about unless you.
Wait, no, it's left half circle from right to left. So it's like Guilty Gear motion, I think.
Oh,
If you know
jeez.
that.
Not well.
I'm terrible.
Do you know what kind of fighting game notation will make sense to you? It's forward half circle back forward attack. Or back half circle back. Shit, all of these things are saying, yeah, it's left, right, down, left, right, and attack. So back, half circle, back, forward, plus attack.
Okay, so back. Ah. Well, forget about it for now.
No, you need this.
I know
This
I
is
do.
critical.
Back, forward, half circle, back. Okay,
Oh,
so.
you might. Yeah, it's true. You might not have enough MP for it.
Well, I'm at full, I would assume.
Right, but it costs.
It only costs an amount, not a.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
So like Tetris Spirit, like, or just Summon Spirit, up, down, left, right. I think.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, something like
Up,
that.
down, right, left.
Left, right, up, down.
That was. I quarter circled there. Okay. I keep doing the the Hellfire motion, which is just like up and then a Hadouken. Anyway, this is the relaxed run, so no biggie.
We'll just figure it out and kill some of these like duders who drip. The X-Men.
Okay. So, yeah, I have magic in front of me if you need it.
Okay.
So if you want to know a spell, just ask.
Yeah, right now I have 28 MP, so not enough for...
Okay. Yeah, that's not enough for Soul Seal, but you can Tetra Spirit. It's charge up to half circle down and attack.
Charge up to half circle down.
Yeah. So like up.
Yep, there we go.
Alright.
That does a weird...
Oh, that only got you one.
Did I not Tetra Spirit? Did I just normal one?
Left, right, up, down is one spirit.
Okay, that's a spirit. I have a spirit. Good. Yeah, the sprite on the spirit's looking really funky.
Yeah.
We got PS1,
It's the PS1.
PS single.
Emulators not having...
The only other thing I could think of would be to use a PS2 emulator.
Yeah. Alright, got the axe. Let's go fight a normal boss.
Normal enemies hiding as bosses.
Yep.
Flogger and Gaibon get shoved down the corporate ladder every game.
Well, look at them. Would you promote these guys? Like, sure, you've got like a
These
spear.
guys kicked your ass in Castlevania 1 or whatever.
I'm just gonna hellfire and murder the shit out of them.
Oh yeah, that worked okay actually. I gave him the
That
business.
just gave him the business.
So he got my hitbox.
I use 6 mana to cast Fireball.
Yeah, so if you...
That worked just fine.
Shield backdash everywhere.
Oh, of course. What else would you do?
Oh yeah, the pacifist.
Oh,
There's
the,
a
like...
if you kill them in a certain way, it doesn't count as a kill, and so you can beat the game with 0 kills.
Yeah, like if you're inside of them and you do a fireball while they're frozen by a thing.
Something like I always see it done with Tetra Spirit.
How am I doing on MP 42? Okay. I will soon be at Soul Steel.
Soon you'll be at break the game in half.
Oh, Steve.
We're here for an item, though. It is sunglasses. Cool
Oh, very
looking,
nice.
cool looking sunglasses.
Saw a speedrun of this game in an hour and a half. You seen a speedrun of it in 17 minutes? Shoutouts to Rom
I was
Scout.
gonna say, if you want to watch this game done really, really well, go watch Rom Scout do it.
Rom Scout is a confirmed motherfucker at this game.
Absolutely. I'm not. I'm just having fun riding an elevator and shooting a cannon at a wall. I love this. I love the little like one-way item things like these.
It's like, how can we lock the player from one side but not the other?
Okay.
How about howitzer?
So this elevator here, I remember the first time I played the game, and probably the second and third, I could not figure out what the hell controlled it. Like, you see how this elevator every once in a while, like, goes up and then just drops, and then, like...
Oh yeah, because it's got
the Skelly Man.
Yeah, so there's a skeleton down here.
He's pressing it. He's pressing that button.
It's his job.
He does it pretty well as far as skeleton stepping on Switch goes.
Yep. I just remember how that took me forever to actually, like, make the mental connection. Like, what the heck?
Like enemy sprites having weight. What?
Right. Only I have weight.
Like, what other game does that? Even like in Wind Waker, you stun those centipedes so they become blocks, but I don't know.
Heart max up. Uh, yeah, I guess like Wind Waker. Like, I'm certain there are other games that do the like enemies actually used as switches. Zelda's do it a lot.
Yeah, Zelda's maybe do it the most. I think Lufia 2?
Go get Zelda! I hear
I
it's
don't even-
okay.
I don't even have a 3DS. I'm so sad.
Well, I get a 3DS when you can get a...
2DS.
Because I want to own a piece of bread that won't fit my pocket right and doesn't have the good.
okay. You and your fucking bread. Your bread sounds...
Yo, bread. Shout out to bread.
Shout outs to bread. Yeah, this is definitely a gameplay.
Yes, this is just a gameplay. This is
Definitely
playing
a-
through. I am playing a game.
There's a thing run. With thing of it. Thinking it good.
Persona 5 trailer. I didn't see Persona 5, but I saw like the Etrian Odyssey version of Persona they're doing with like characters from 3 and 4. It looked really goofy.
It's gonna be goofy, dude.
Ah, so there's a door. It is magically sealed.
What
Yeah, you have to use the touchscreen. Break the seal.
Very sneaky.
You need items.
Need item 2.
I do not have item 2.
If you had item 2, you could get to the other side very easily.
Right.
I like the symbols in the background. It's like, let's make up arcane-looking shit. Really,
Damn
surely
right.
it means
Yeah.
something.
Dracula.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's like
Yo,
real
good
fake shit or-
zoning on those guys. Good spacing. That was good.
Thank you.
They were going for it. You were just beating all their pokes.
They wanted it.
They want it, but you're too smart. You got knowledge on them.
Vampire beats skeleton.
Persona dancing. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
God.
definitely.
Right, the rhythm game.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Same.
Well, they made theaterism, rhythm, or however you pronounce that word.
That's true, and that game was pretty okay, to be perfectly honest. That was a pretty okay game. I could not like get good enough to actually play at the highest level,
yeah.
and I also
had-
didn't like that a lot of the shit I wanted was DLC, and on a system where DLC is a questionable proposition.
Isn't Battle on the Big Bridge a DLC? Or do they just let
no.
you have the best song in the
No,
game?
they let you
Yeah.
have Battle on the Big Bridge. I know a lot of the shit I wanted from 6 was
Ah.
No, like Dancing Mad or stuff like that, or like actual
Let
other
me
songs.
double check.
6 has a lot of good songs.
It does.
So we've got the bouncy ball, which is my favorite of the like generic sub-weapons, or the hand that throws some powder.
The powder hand. Yeah, you keep the Super Ball. We know how good Jim is. It's truly outrageous.
You just do this, in this area.
Yeah. The power of geometry.
See, where's the whole song list?
There are many secrets, and I will be showing off. Let's go with some.
How would they be secrets if we show off all of them?
Ah, yes. Oh god.
Okay,
That-
so like,
that guy got me.
I know! The drippy skeleton! I got drips for you.
where's the good stuff? Oh, the FF7 boss theme is apparently DLC. What else? What other good shit is DLC? A lot of FF5 is
DLC.
FF5 wasn't secretly that popular in America, at least.
Well, I mean, it didn't have an American release, so.
Not until, like,
Wait,
well, it
maybe
did.
all the good stuff was. I remember there being also something good from 9 that wasn't available by default.
Let me rephrase. Didn't
What?
originally.
Yeah, originally.
A lot. Oh wait, no. Some of it just takes forever to unlock.
Oh. There's
Yeah.
like you have to play through the game a ton to unlock things.
Poltergeist.
Yeah, like getting the FF6. One of the good like FF6 themes is unlock. Dancing Mad is a unlock, but it's your first unlock. But there's mostly a lot of just checking real quick. Yeah, most of the good stuff is in there. Okay, maybe apparently all the stuff I like was there, and I just never got it.
It's just like hard to unlock stuff.
Well, it's like basically the only way to unlock shit is by playing the Dark Cave, where you get assigned shit randomly, and you don't get to pick what you play.
Yeah. The entire point of those games is that you pick.
But yes, I can battle at the big bridge is available on code, as is FF6 Decisive Battle and FF4 Four Lords of the Elements.
Yeah.
Which are basically what I care about as far as FF music. Although I discovered some shit from other games, I'm like, alright, this is pretty decent.
I like a lot of the music from the Tactics games. They had their own style of music to them.
Like, I had basically no exposure to 8 other than, like, I knew that it was a backwards breakable game with a plot that was dumb. But then it turns out the Man with the Machine Gun is a pretty decent song.
Man with the Machine Gun is a really good song.
Yeah, it turns out that's like, what, Cypher's theme?
That's at Laguna's.
In the Laguna.
Who is like, kind of wishes he was the main character. He can flash back into him, and his story's generally more interesting.
Squall is so bad. Yeah, that's
one of the characters likes hot dogs a lot.
Yeah, that's the most important thing you have to know about 8 is Zell loves hot dogs.
Trains.
Oh my god, trains.
It's the girl who loves trains.
Yeah,
Selfie.
Selfie, the fake Yuffie.
And then there's Quistis.
Quistis, the 18-year-old hot
like, appeal to the, I guess, the demographic of people who want Tina Fey with a whip in their party. Which I like.
Yeah, this is demographic.
Yeah, when you say it like that, it sounds a lot better than what it actually is.
Then I'm gonna get half the chat on that.
That's more like.
And also, she was a blue mage, which is a respectable profession.
Blue mage, yeah, I would say that's a profession.
I've warmed up to that. I used to be pretty anti-blue mage, but
agreed.
Mages are the best.
5 really got me on the blue mages.
For me, it was FFTA. That game made me love the blue mage.
Once you're 18 in an FF game, you're basically like an adult. Once you're 25, you're a battle-hardened veteran. Once you're 30, you're an old man.
So Oren is supposed to be 35. That guy's... literally say he's 60 and suddenly he's twice the character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh man, this guy.
Oh god, that's some glitch. There we go.
Go, man.
That was...
Game over, man.
Shoutouts to Queen, who just goes Kirby on things. He's like, yep, you got magic in you. Now the magic's in me.
I just eat you and take your magic.
I really liked but I hated how...
Man.
You have new product. Every time you die in this game, I'll send you a little present so you feel.
You have new product.
But don't exploit that system.
No.
I'll give you.
I was actually going a way that is not like progress. Going down from here is just ends up having like more and more difficult enemies until you basically get murdered.
It's the old put death claws in the direction you don't want the player to go.
Right. God, I hated that game.
Yeah.
Don't go north from here. There's death claws.
There's death claws. That's how we're keeping you out.
I had to stop playing that game at the point where it simply said I wasn't allowed to play anymore because I had apparently pissed off a person, and so if I walked out of a town for more than 30 seconds, I was
Wait a
ambushed
moment.
by 6 dudes and killed. And I'm like, okay, I guess you win.
Wow, you lose.
You win.
I
Wow.
will destroy
Yeah.
this castle.
You know, I'm not even. After
Then we have
dying
the
to that
same
5
purpose.
times, I'm like,
I'll trust you for now.
okay,
I'm Maria.
there is no way for me to solve this, and I don't feel like starting over, so your game
Not
sucks.
the talkative type,
The
I
way
can see.
you counter that
Well,
is you be a
perhaps
stealthy
we'll meet
person,
again.
because then you just crouch
live
and they
that
The
forget
thing is,
where
I
you are.
was like a selfless science guy.
Yeah,
and
that's how you're supposed to play the game. is
Oh
like,
yeah,
you know,
so I wasn't any good, and then they'd make me fight 3 people from Kaiser's Legion in an empty field.
Yeah.
And I'm
right,
like,
yeah.
oh, okay, so a fight where tactics don't do anything and it's just numbers v numbers.
that the game
That's
is
just like
busted.
the opposite of how Fallout is really supposed to work.
Right, it's all about...
Where like I got out of a whole bunch of shitty situations in 2 by being like, I have a plan.
Oh yeah, it's the 3D ones definitely do not work. Like
Well, they're a completely different, like, type of game. Like, they're... You know, they're a Oblivion type game rather than Fallout 1 and 2.
Well, that's probably why I can't freaking stand it.
And
that is,
that's
I will
true,
accept
like-
that. I really like New Vegas, but I would by no stretch call it a good game. It's not like it is a
I
bad game.
liked a lot of parts of it, and I liked the way a lot of like places were just sort of laid out, and they were interesting, and I could talk to people and form opinions and solve their problems or tell them to fuck off.
I liked that a lot.
I like stealing.
I fixed. They were making a spaceship, and they did a really good job with it.
Oh, man,
they,
that
they
was-
messed up a bit, so I fixed it, and then everything
We-
was fine.
You send the ghouls to space. It's so good.
You know what? They fulfilled their dream. Who else in the goddamn wasteland can said we got into fucking space?
Yeah, yeah. They never tell you if they.
I like them a lot. You know why? Because they approached me like decent folks.
They're like, hey, yo.
Like that's what we're interested in. We don't want to like get involved in shitty power struggles between these 2 assholes and idiots.
they're-
We believe that we need to go to space, and I'm like,
space?
that's an admirable goal, and I will help you.
And plus, they give you the spacesuit and space helmet, which is the best armor in the game.
I didn't get that.
It's like laying on a shelf by.
Oh shit! I didn't get that.
You could just pick it up and just wear it.
Shit,
Like,
maybe I would like those Legion guys' asses if I had that.
yeah, it's-
You just have a spacesuit on, they're like, oh shit, a spaceman.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm a fucking ghost astronaut. Don't fuck with me.
it's so hard to
see
see.
anything about NASA. I come out of the fucking ground and tear your soul out. Ghost astronaut, space phantom.
It's really hard to choose though between the space helmet and the wolf hat. Like you
High
can get
resistance.
no, just off being fashionable because
So someone in the chat talking about how the space suit is not the best armor in terms of armor values, but it does have super high rad resistance.
it's
like that-
basically a radiation suit, but no, it's a space suit.
Well, I mean, space is fucking
The
full
space
of
has
it.
radiation and shit.
Yeah, and you wear the space helmet because it's like a 1950s space helmet.
That's
and you
cool.
wear the
though.
wolf hat.
Like that's
Where's-
that's definitely like a good piece of thing to have in your arsenal is like anti-radiation gear.
Yeah, but also the wolf hat. It's not very good either, but it's like a wolf's head you wear on your head as a hat.
Just a wolf head.
Well, it's a coyote, I think, but it looks like a wolf. One of the Legion.
Anyway, it's a bad video game.
Yeah, it's a bad video game that I like to steal.
It's
and
a game. It has cool parts and it has not as good parts.
hey, CD.
Yeah, like I like that you in these rooms in the loading screens,
Yeah, it
like
just says
it says CD, like Dracula built his castle and put these like.
Oh
hallways.
yeah. This is a PlayStation Black disc.
I have to show that off at the end here. I'm on the disc, so it shouldn't be hard.
The black discs and like the purple ones.
But
always
you're not
work.
going to listen to me. Oh,
That was harmful.
Man, one of those guys from Dark Souls in here with a big sword.
Yeah, he does harm.
oh
Much to
yeah,
say.
he'll mess you up.
Yeah, like a hit. I think a hit's like 30 at this point from him.
Very likely. Can you soul steal yet?
46. So no.
No.
Let me just get up there and hellfire
Grind it
your
out.
ass.
Grind that shit out.
Hellfire your ass. That's my like answer to early enemies. 'Cause,
Rub you up.
like,
Now can
okay,
you?
so with Hellfire, yeah. With Hellfire, if you hold up when you reappear, you'll shoot the big fireballs. If you don't, you'll fire the little fireballs.
Oh, the 3 small ones rather than the giant energy cubes.
Yep. Hey, another Castle Power Ghost. And then I think if you hold down, you just don't do anything on reappearing.
You cancel that shit
Yeah, it's the cancel.
just to fake him out.
Well, like if you just want
Whatever
to
value that has.
The,
Yeah,
the-
if you just want the escape frames or whatever.
yeah,
or
like the
he's-
invincibility.
That's true. That's true. If you don't want to be stuck in place for any longer than you have to, you would want to cancel that
Right, if you were just doing it for
to get frames.
oh, back in this room. Okay.
Medusa heads. These aren't the awful ones, at least.
Oh yeah. How the heck do I get the one out of? It's like in the ceiling, right?
There's something somewhere. I don't even know.
They're telling you to curl up in a ball in the corner. You just have to like wait.
I feel like I'm getting killed.
No, that's. No, this is just like Castlevania 2. Stand still in the hole.
Oh, it's or like Dawn of Sorrow where you
Okay.
sit in a place and then like the crown appears.
Well, you stopped doing your
Yep, I've been
animations.
secreted away.
Ah!
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, and you get a fist weapon.
Put
Aw,
that shit on immediately.
And also something that beats stone and gives you more defense.
That is a hell of a weapon.
Punch you!
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, I did not know about that. I figured that you had to get in here with the mist.
Missed good pass.
That's
This
news to me.
So good, magic elevator.
Yeah, magic elevator can also.
Magic elevator could pass.
Oh, 51. Okay, I've got it. So it's back, like charge a half circle forward and then back again.
It's back. Hold on. It's they list it as left,
Up,
right, down, left, right plus attack.
I immediately just like did the input. So
Okay, you
I guess
did.
I knew it and
Right, it's
without
guilty here.
yeah.
Okay, it's just like muscle memory. Just immediately came
Yeah, like
back.
I immediately like was like, oh, here's how you use soul steal.
Oh man,
Tamago kudasai.
I'm really glad you've got the fist weapon. More games need to have those
There's
and have them
there's a
viable.
couple of them in this game. Like not a ton, but this game has a ton of weaponry.
This game
Yeah,
has
I knew that. I knew this game had punching
things that you
weapons.
can do with your time.
I am reminded by when you owned me how sad I was that the Dragon Bone fist was not very good.
Larg.
There is an Owl Knight. That's true.
There is an owl knight. He'll mess you up bad. Was that the other game he's in?
I don't know if he'll mess you up that bad in this one.
Is Stolas in this game too?
Maybe. If he is the second castle.
Somebody. I figured he would be second castle. Somebody in the zoo knows Stolas. Is in this.
Yes, fucking Prince Stolas.
All right, so there's
Stolas is almost always the best guy in the Castlevania.
I will summon man. Oh, he's not in this game.
Okay.
How sad.
We've got a boss that, if I remember right, isn't terribly hard.
I think I remember this boss. I think.
If you have the pocket watch.
I don't have a pocket watch. So.
Oh, you didn't get the pocket watch.
So
Pocket watch is kind of the win button against him.
Well, this knuckle seems to be the win button against him too. So I like get up in his face.
I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch you.
Seems very. Oh, you don't have damage numbers.
No, I don't.
Where do you
Yeah, we
get
have that.
for that?
Yeah,
There's
you have to pick up a thing. It's like the book.
Yeah, there's a relic in.
'Cause you should get it pretty early.
It's the same thing that tells you enemy names when you kill them.
Yeah, like the fairy book. Either way,
Yeah, I might have just passed by it, which.
might have just skipped it. Either way, life max up. Good job.
Yeah. I,
Yeah, I want to
Very-
say it's quite early in the game. Okay,
don't want that.
library would make sense for it, which is the next area. So cool. Books. Let's go check out books.
I love books.
Take a look.
I should read another book. I haven't read one in a while.
If you need a book on how to book the instruction book, check out the enclosed instruction book.
This enemy,
My man, it's
when he
York.
dies, he drops his skull because he's holding it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
York, right? I think that's York. Or is York the one who chases his skull?
I think it's that one.
I know in Dawn of Sorrow, the York is definitely the one that chases his skull.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely how he does.
Yeah.
And if you kill his skull, he flips out and runs into you and explodes.
And he's like, I can't deal with this.
Wouldn't you be pretty upset
Yeah,
if somebody killed
super
your skull?
I'd wreck them in half.
I would definitely explode.
So
I'd
there's
kick them apart.
there's a. I don't think I can do it yet because I don't have the upward jump. But in the upcoming room, there's a secret that I cannot show off yet. Because I will be directly under the librarian. And if you can jump up here and do like the upwards, I don't remember what it's called in this one, but the like hippo.
Yeah, hippocamp or whatever.
Hippogriff wing.
Hippogriff. Not hippocamp.
Hippocamp lives in the water.
It's
Hippogriff
like
there.
Gravity
Hippogriff.
boots. Okay.
grab boots.
Yeah, maybe it's just gravity boots in this game. Whatever. Look,
Because
it's the hippogriff wing.
The hippogriff.
It's
wing.
the ordinary rock.
Yeah, hippogriff in Aria and in Dawn, I want to say.
I
Yeah.
forget which game that was in, but I know in one of the Castlevania games they mistranslated the double jump rock as ordinary rock because it's actually like some pun in Japanese. Or something that would be easy to mistranslate.
That
If you
might have been
didn't-
Aria? Because Aria had a lot of hilarious things, like Ronginus.
Aria
Curly.
did have a lot of.
In this one,
Curly.
it's definitely the leap stone. But I've seen games where it's called ordinary rock.
I love Fleamen. Nobody badmouth Fleamen. They're great.
Fuck Fleaman.
Get out of here.
Oh,
I love
Chew
them.
on it.
I
Demon
love
are the
them.
most annoying
Keep
enemy.
chewing.
You could-
Chew some more.
you can badmouth Rippers all you want, but I love the Fleamen.
These curse guys aren't that much better either.
Oh, the
Okay, yeah,
ghosts.
fuck those guys. Fuck ghosts.
I love that curse is
Portrait
like
of Ruin. Yeah, Portrait of Ruin sounds right for having ordinary
ordinary
rock.
rock.
I never
Thank
finished
you,
it.
Super Patron Paramatter.
The ordinary rock.
I never finished Ecclesia or Portrait because they didn't make me care about the game at all. It felt very pedestrian.
Portrait I
Like,
played all the way through. I can't tell you anything about it outside of like
Literally Nazi Dracula.
That's kind of what I was getting at. Is like,
Would have Ecclesia? I can believe that.
is like portrait just didn't feel like anything. It felt like eating oatmeal without any like raw oats in it.
You forgot to put a bonus in your oatmeal, and so it's like, I am getting nutrition. That is
Yeah. I like oatmeal, but I don't like
Oh God.
flavorless stuff going into my system.
Something has happened with the merchant.
Uh-oh.
Oh, oh no! Oh
No,
no!
no merchant run. You got it. Okay.
I want this. I can't have this one yet because I don't have the money, but...
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if I can find the one thing I do want from him, which is...
If you can recognize it by its item description.
Well, you
you'll
can
be
actually
fine.
see the item sitting on the table in front of the two.
Oh yeah, that's
Like, it shows
important
up?
too.
I bought a library card because that's the one thing I really want from here, and I
Yep,
want
it
the
all-
gem that opens up blue doors. I think those are the only two things I really want here.
Are you going to find all of the library cards,
I
Jim?
can't deal with this shop.
Look, you
I
don't
still
get
just
to,
can't deal with
you
this
don't
shop.
get to know how much money you have, and you don't get to
I'm
know.
interested in this.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Yeah, basically.
I'm interested
Also,
in
I
this.
sell things completely at random.
Oh, God.
Wow.
I don't.
I'm interested in this.
Yeah,
Maybe
let's.
choose not to.
Farewell for now.
I
Yeah.
could purchase Dark Metamorphosis.
What can I
That
do
just tells
for
you what the
Yeah, it
input
just
is.
tells you the input. I'll buy the map, sure. I will buy the map.
Thank you.
Also, the librarian's having a good time, too.
Farewell for now.
He's laughing at you because he knows what you're doing.
I love
It's like, I have hidden all from you.
Yeah, so this is the basic map. You can kind of see in the center, slightly to the left, where I was going when I died. That heads down to, like loops back around to, like, the alchemy lab, I think. Alright, so we got some goods.
If we need more Dracula dollars, there's ways to get it.
We have no idea how much money we have, okay?
Can you see it in the menu?
You can see
Like,
it.
I'm pretty sure it tells you in the menu. Gold.
We just don't know how much we, yeah, it's called the Jewel of Open. That's...
Ah, yes, Jewel of Open. You do need that.
It opens. That's what the jewel does.
Alright, let's head up to where the, book. Where there's a lot of books.
I love books. They come out of the walls and hurt you.
Well, they come out of the bookshelves.
Yeah, the bookshelves.
The books of harm. There we
And
go.
they spit out, like... I'm pretty sure they spit out katakana when you kill them. It's like... They forgot to translate that
Also, they
spread.
have a surprise inside them as well.
Ah, skulls.
Okay, so I'm getting names and not numbers. I think numbers I get from the thing I passed up in the alchemy lab.
Name, number, name.
But that's fine. I basically came here to talk to the librarian because he's a cool person.
He's definitely a good merchant.
He is the other person in the game who's having a fun time with his voice acting outside of Dracula.
How could you not have fun being Dracula?
I don't know.
It's like, I have to play Dracula? Ah. Hope it's like that.
I'm interested in this. Ah, marble. Ah, right. I know where it is now. I will not backtrack to it and get it in due time.
Yeah, we'll be back everywhere at least once.
There's actually a warp right around here.
Wait, those guys are called Duron? I guess they aren't Yorick.
No. Yorick is different.
Is Duron like a really awful translation of Melahan?
That's what I was thinking. Ah, the skeleton ape.
Ah, skeleton ape. A monster book from episode 9. Hell of a boss. Full game. For full people.
These skeletons are pretty great.
Yeah, they just have guns.
And they rotate, like, you know, because they have to take a lot of time to reload.
Well, yeah. Man, they have breech loaders. That was some pretty high-tech shit back in, like, the 1790s. Double-barrel breech-loading rifle. Cool.
Skeletons with guns. Yeah, it should be here. Yep. Now, each of these, there's a couple of these rooms in the castle. They each have a different animal, and that's how you're supposed to be able to tell.
Ah, yes. This one has the horse.
And then if I go back to the other one, it has like a scorpion.
I am offended by those statues.
What? Why?
If it was a lady statue, they would like make it so that you thought it had a dress on instead of being able to see its cleavage. But it's a man statue. They'll just put that statue dick right in front and center of the screen.
Okay, let me go back to this right here. Like no, maybe.
No, that was Castlevania 3 that they put the dresses on the statues.
Look, you have to cover up those scorpions. Okay? We can't be having nude scorpions.
Hot nude scorpions in your local area.
Alright, let's get out of here and head back to... Actually, let's head to that blue door that I couldn't go in before.
Blue door can be open.
Yeah, we have a jewel of open, so now you can open it. Sedge Scorpion doesn't need the trample chains.
No, that's just a fold, Mighty Dicktron. It's just a fold in his waistcloth.
You're not gonna You're not gonna trust somebody called Mighty Dicktron about that?
I was talking about
Kefka, I'm not surprised to hear. I would believe that just because that's the kind of guy Kefka is.
Then
He
you
loves
like
his job so much.
I'm just like a clown, and it's my life goal to hate everything.
You?
I'd like that job. Yeah, me, personally.
You can't hate everything.
You say that. Kefka hated everything.
You can't
Even if
hate
you like-
everything.
He definitely hated everything.
No, I'm saying you. You can't.
Oh, yeah, me? Oh.
You can hate some things.
I hate the duck.
I haven't matured enough to grow to hate everything yet. I still have to,
So now we've come back to I forget what it is, the outer cloister. It's not the outer cloister. Wherever the hell we are. And it's Misty.
those Medusa heads are the worst ones. Also, that guy has a big sword. He's the Sword Lord! That is excellent.
It's good. That's a good name.
Oh, you're just going to burn him.
Yeah, normal murder.
Sword Lord dies to orb.
I'm here to punch this switch, which activates the elevator, which lets me get the soul of the wolf.
Ah, the wolf soul. That one is very important for glitches I've seen.
Yep.
You can, like, use it to stick yourself through walls.
Yep. You can go through walls with it. You can... I think there's a couple other things you can do with it. Anyway, I'm going to do what I said and go to that blue door. Sword Lord.
Sword Lord.
Sword Lord. Orb Lord.
Orb Lord.
Orb Sword?
Orb Sword.
Orb Sword.
Orb's Word.
The Orb Lord's Sword Lord's Orb Sword.
Sword Lord's Orb Sword.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that's sort of what we were going
Yeah.
for. I'm glad that we're on the same page.
Yeah. Yes,
Blah,
Sword
blah,
Lord is
blahs,
like a
blah,
couple
blah,
of prestige classes. Pretty sure it's from 3.5.
Logical, I am backdashing everywhere because I just... It's like just something ingrained into me playing this game. It's slightly faster.
It's like the Gravedigger. What else are you gonna do? Walk? Of course you don't.
Well, like, it's like back walking in Ocarina of Time, or like rolling and such.
Yeah, rolling I will do all day, but I don't like back walking that much.
Okay, you didn't see me. You obviously couldn't see me do the air quotes on slightly faster, but they're there. Let's just drop kick everybody. Dive kick.
November.
Dive kick.
Dive kick.
Yo.
Alucard would be pretty good at
When's dive kick?
Yes. Oh man, I hope there's like dive kick going on at Magfest.
I will play it even though I've never played it before.
Well,
There will definitely be dive kick at Magfest. It's way too big to not have any kind of presence there.
Definitely.
It's dive kick.
it is dive
I-
kick.
I should probably get it even though I'm broke.
This is pretty good.
You get to dive and you get to kick.
Well, the reason I would play it is because it has Uncle Sensei in it. He was my spirit animal.
Is he your spirit fight game character?
Yes, he is. He's got the boots on the hands.
Ah, there we go. We got a cape at least. Well made, but shabby looking. I guess that's alright.
Shabby.
Oh man, it actually does look pretty shabby.
Shabby looking.
You can see the difference. Anyway. It continues.
I don't want no shabby cape. I ain't taking no shitty dog home with me. Oh, with the
You just barely did. I just barely didn't damage boost up there.
Yep.
That was
You could've
almost tass as hell.
You could have claimed it was on purpose if you damage boosted up
You
there.
could have been a contender.
Sadly,
Could have been a contender.
sadly nothing. Like I said, semi-skilled.
Kratok, you are going on and on about that. You're going to make people form conceptions of you.
Oh dang it! I lost my orb.
Who took my orb?
The axe did.
Where do orbs fit into the weapon triangle?
I'll be right back.
There's some. Oh, no, wait, no. The dragon girl from Sacred Stones has an orb, and it's outside of the triangle.
I see. It's strange. This
Dragon
castle
lady.
is different than I remember it.
Little girl,
This castle is a creature of chaos.
Yeah.
It
and
may
you
take many
can never
incarnations.
repair it. So you're like, you
So
never
I
want to
can't
use it.
Trust my memories, huh? Oh
This
well,
castle is
I'll
a
do my
creature
best.
of chaos.
Good luck.
and that's why we copy the layout of it in every other game. Well, not copy.
Like, follow it, but not precisely. It's like in Aria, the first thing you do is go into the alchemy lab. Oh, man.
Logical, that was Maria. She is looking for Richter Belmont, who was in the intro cutscene, who beat Dracula a couple years back.
Isn't she in Draculax? And
Yeah,
like a little
if
kid?
you lose in the Richter fight, or like die, she appears and like casts magic stuff.
Just fucks Dracula up or heals you?
It gives you infinite health, like revives you at infinite health.
I remember her being broken in Draculax.
Don't know. Oh god, I keep getting knocked by the bone pillars. They have physics, you see.
Yeah, they do.
So there's the bone on the stairs, and then there's the second bone that once you kill the first one, just like bounces.
I was thinking of Rondo, but isn't Draculax and Rondo the same game though? Or is that
question mark.
Well, I know some of them are the same.
So this one has a secret.
Oh, it's
It's got a
it's got the spike orb.
Now you
And Gordo.
can use the spike orb to damage boost to get up to these pots and get items.
Okay, so I was right. Draculax is the SNES port. The PC engine. Why is punching the shit out of that sword? Check, I'm not having any of your shit.
I got a sword for it.
Yeah, Takemitsu.
Bamboo sword, not very good.
Oh, the bamboo sword. That means we can go to like some indie wrestling. You've got the kendo stick. You can beat up people. Backyard wrestling.
Yep. So, yeah, if you go to the right, you can't get through here. It's strong in damage.
Compare it to the Jewel Fist.
Let's pull it out. I'm not a fan of the two-handed weapons that much.
They also deprive you of a shield when eventually we're going to have the shield rod.
Shield rod's pretty great.
It is. It's one part I remember.
Oh, you want me to sit in the confessionary? I've done that one before. He's attempting to trick me. I'll show it off.
Wait, who did that?
So there's a... to the right here. We're like in a church. So there's the confessionary right here. And like a good Dracula, you can it's the sit in chairs button. I think it's the other side.
I think it's up.
Yeah, there we go. Sit in chairs. And you get stabbed! All you were trying to do is just chill in a chair.
Well, you were like sitting in the priest's seat.
I know, I'm on the front. I'm aware of what side you're sitting on. But yeah, like a good, Castlevania game, you can sit in chairs.
That reminds me of a minor spoiler of a game that's old. Of Silent Hill 3. Where, like, what ending you get is decided on, like, a scene where you're in a confessionary, or, like, the bad lady is talking.
Uh-huh.
You can either forgive her or not. And you would think that you would, like, to get the good end, you forgive her, right? That's what you would think. But if you do that, then it's interpreted as you playing God. Because you're like... and you get bad end if you do that. Like, oh.
It's like, that is not for you to forgive.
It's like, okay. That game some shit.
Dang it. Okay, so in this room, this is another one of those one-way openings.
Don't you have like the succubus stash though, or does that not work in this game?
I honestly want to say that's part of the Alucard
that's-
sword.
Oh, that might be part of this weapon.
I wanna
That's
say
definitely something in Dawn. Is when you're using Alucard.
I want to say that. Well, that's because Alucard and Dawn has all his shit.
He has the Alucard sword. He has it.
Yeah, like
It's got-
I think that's part of the Alucard sword, swords of that type.
Yeah, but Silent Hill 3's got some shit in it. Like, if you can pick like game difficulties, you can like have a
Intentional crow boost, unintentional crow boost.
you can have like you can decide if you want puzzles to be hard or puzzles to be normal and combat to be hard or combat to be normal. And if you set puzzles to hard, the first puzzle of the game requires you to have in-depth knowledge of Shakespeare's play and what order they go in.
Okay, buddy, you want to play hard mode? Let's go.
Yeah. Guys was probably doing stuff.
Yeah.
He did not
He's
feel
doing
that.
things.
Yeah, he did not feel that Dracula was being talked about.
Enemies deal much damage up here. Jeez.
17 a pop.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, jeez, you're like running at me. Jerk.
Trying to do the soul steal.
Yeah. Didn't have time. I'm gonna eat a pot roast.
Yummy.
You just throw it out in front of you. Eat it.
Eat it. Yeah. That is supremely weird.
The book is a very strange sub-weapon.
Yeah, that's what Bibles do, right?
Yeah, they've like. I think that's what they do.
Oh, the powder. I know what that's for. It's salt.
Yep.
So it's like a superstition thing for weirdos. We are in the Carpathians, I guess.
Well, it deals damage, so obviously something must be right.
Yeah, enemy, if you make a circle assault, evil can't pass over it. And so you're substituting a mound for a mound is usually in a circular shape, right?
Alright, so we got a boss here.
Alright.
I was gonna say, I think this guy's actually immune to my normal. No, he's not.
This is a hippogriff. Looks like a...
The hippogriff. We'll just punch him a lot.
That's a weird looking hippogriff. Looks like a... like a macaw instead of an eagle.
Like, it flies up, so it is immune to my normal being,
Yeah, your normal fireball plan.
and it has eggs.
Oh wow.
Don't let
Eggs. They hatch into little hippogriffs, or just... Also, 63 flyer for 5 with shitty ability is a griffin.
Impressive.
Also, it's usually like a 2-2
You're very
flyer
strong.
for 5 with a shitty ability.
What is it you want? You didn't come here to
I don't think there are hippogriffs in Magic.
You're right. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
Richter even gets a
Of the
little
Belmont
bubble, so you
clan?
know who it is.
Of course, but
Alright, you know this
He disappeared
guy.
about a year ago, and I'm sure he's here.
Alucard
You'll
If
recognize-
you see him, please let me know.
has a different
shows-
sprite.
as you wish.
He shows you the Simon.
Thank you. So you do
Like, you know
how
this
to
guy?
be
The guy who
gentle.
has, like, hams for arms?
And here we have some art.
I'm being told there's a hippogriff. There's a hippogriff. Which is a That's not a awful ability, especially not in Scars.
Oh,
A razor-
razor grip, razor.
Hate Razor Hippogriff.
Yeah,
Scoop,
that one's really good.
Scoop a artifact in life. That's actually pretty damn good in Scars.
All right, because it's also a 3/3 flyer.
It's a relevant body with like Scoop gain life.
Yeah, pick up my. I actually remember playing that in like a constructed deck.
I guess it's pretty bad when you've got like your stupid Memnite in the grave.
Screw that, you just pick up like Wormcoil Engine, gain 6.
Yeah, Wormcoil Engine. The guy you want to die.
Yep. Let's grab this sword. The Sword Lord.
Wow, what we got?
I love that that's the enemy, the Sword Lord.
That's your second cutlass.
Uh-huh.
You just like got one off of a dork. I'm in dual wielding. It does almost nothing.
Basically. Let's go back to Night Shield. Oh,
We
God.
had the cuddle. That would be great. But
Oh god, I lost it. Night Shield. You can also dual wield shields.
I don't know how good that does either.
It's alright here. If we could get this, that'd be nice, but we can't.
Blue Rider. Ah, a thinger.
Yep. But yeah, we're
So
actually
if-
right below like Dracula's chamber at this point.
Yeah. So if you have the sub weapon you want and you turn off the thing, do you still get hearts, or do they just not come out of torches?
If I turn off the cube thing,
Yeah.
torches don't drop them.
So you don't get hearts. Hmm. Here's the lion. See, look at those statues. That is very rude, statues. It wouldn't be so bad if they weren't just so casual about it.
God. Look, they're just hanging out. They have like
Literally, huh?
literally.
Oh, ugh.
Yeah.
That sounds like an awful Dark Souls mod. I would never play that. I would play the first person one once for like a laugh.
So do you like the Flea Riders?
I do. They're on Goose. Love gooses. Geese. It's actually a lie. I hate geese. They're awful animals.
Geese are kind of jerks.
They're loud and they hate you and they exude horrible
Alright,
things.
so we got a very useful item. That stone that was out there.
Yeah, the leap stone. And the turquoise.
Turquoise, not so much, but the leap stone is exactly what you think.
It makes you leap.
I can jump twice now.
You get like the little wings on your second jump from your cape.
Mhm.
Does that mean if you took Alucard's cape, like even his not having a cape, would he not be able to fly or jump? That tear thing.
Tear thing. Anyway, that's about all we can do in this area because we don't have the ability to get up this here. So there's like a little hole in the ceiling.
Oh,
Right
you
here.
have to. Wait, I guess you have to have the bat or something similar.
Well, you would, but okay, if I pull up the map, you can see that there's a way of coming into this area from the other side.
Ah, so it's like a release board.
Right.
So you have to go down and around. I got it.
Yep. So there's also a couple other areas I need to visit in order to legitimately beat up that boss.
Legitimately, you say.
Oh, the speedrun uses a trick to just skip that boss entirely
Not surprised.
because it's a speed run.
It's how the speedrun do.
It is.
Like, what do you call a speedrun that just does everything legitimately but fast? That sounds wrong.
I'm trying to think of a game that's just that. Metroid Fusion?
A Metroid game without skips?
Metroid Fusion basically doesn't have any like it has a
Oh, it has.
it has some, but I mean I'm compared to Super Metroid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, compared to Super Met, yeah, but even like Dark Souls on PC, that doesn't
Dark
have.
Souls speedrun is just about forgetting that there's a game you're supposed to play.
It's about being very lucky, killing one enemy, and then restarting if it doesn't drop the second one.
There's the Dark Souls speedrun that the Dark Souls. There's a skip that you can do on like console that
Yeah, if you
skips
if you,
half
if you
the
can,
game.
yeah, that's the kiln skip, which skips half the game, but you can't do that on PC. It's patched out.
Right, there definitely are like okay, so if I touch go over beat up these skulls first, the phantom skulls, and then show if I touch this here, it'll collapse. There we go. That happens in a couple areas. I'll actually go down there because there's an enemy down here. Hello. The
That's-
Skull
that's-
Lord!
Oh wow!
Yes,
Oh,
it's
the giant
Skull
goat.
Kids.
It's you can tell it's the Skull Lord, not the giant ghost, because it doesn't have a third eye.
And you defeat the Skull Lord by punching,
What else?
right?
Reminds me of why I tried to get Kaz to play Planescape Torment because of Mort.
Mort.
Because of Mort.
Mort.
Like your very first companion is just like a flying, wisecracking skull that bites your enemies to damage them.
Ah, yes. I still have enough health that I could get big shot by the enemies in here. Also, 62 damage is a lot.
Oh, so these guys are actually legit.
No, he's talking about a different guy. But there is, I think one of these enemies in here can still big shot me if I was getting poisoned.
Huh. Oh yeah, I just didn't see that.
But yeah, I don't think Metroid Fusion has a ton of glitches going on in it, though.
That is weird, because isn't it just like a kind of weird port of
Fusion?
Which one of the ones is a remake of Metroid 1?
Zero Mission.
That's Zero Mission, yeah.
Fusion is its own game.
Yeah, I remember. That's one of the ones I've...
It's the
Yeah,
one
I
that is a
Like
it's
a
like
Game Boy
Game Boy
Advance.
Advance. It's on a space station,
It came out at the same time as Prime, right?
give or take.
It had like a tie-in even, I think. Wow, you're getting owned by these harpies. Also, hello Medibot, you came back, but never said anything.
I got the knockdowns.
This area kind of kicks my ass.
Well, it's Clock Tower.
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah,
going
it
to fight death this early?
You'll see.
Okay. So I was thinking, like, Clock Tower, that's death, right? Or you're going to fight a giant flea man.
Let's try to abuse mechanics. Okay, abusing mechanics was not correct. While you're using a thing, you're invincible.
Ah.
Let's see if I can just punch him. It's generally a good idea too. Punching.
You have like the fist.
I'm just getting completely owned by this clock tower. Doesn't surprise me. It is a clock tower.
These are all annoying enemies.
and like your hit your.
Get more harpies. It's even worse because you don't have a weapon with upward reach.
Yeah, that was really weird. Like I can't take it. I can't take too much more for hits either. I should probably like soul steal. All right, let me set that up. Let's pull it up again. Yeah, back. Circle back, forward. Circle back, forward. Oh, jeez, don't hit me while I'm trying to soul steal. Jerks. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Perfect!
Brilliant.
I've gained back a bunch of health.
That's right. That's soul
Soul steal!
Remember that I'm like a vampire. Literally a vampire.
Half vampire.
Well,
Hampire? Sword Lord. Skull Lord. Orb Lord.
but it's like
Hey, I did not respect swords.
Well, they cut you up.
they're vandals.
Swords are dangerous. They'll cut you wide open.
Yeah, the Vandal.
They burnt Rome down, you know.
Right? Rome wasn't built in a day.
It
We
was
just made pretty
burned-
quick work of burning it, though.
It probably took a little longer than a day to burn, right? Like two?
It burned all of it, yeah, but to burn, for it to become burned, it took less than a day. But for it to burn away,
Oh, to note, the save icon changes.
that's a little fairy.
Yep.
Yep.
Totally a vampire. I mean, like,
I have new product.
okay, whiskey and water. It tastes more like whiskey than it tastes like water, don't it?
That's the power of whiskey. Things taste more like whiskey than the other things.
Yeah, when you put whiskey in a thing, whiskey wins the fight.
It does. Same way with vampire.
It's mostly
Cool, made it through that room, just jumping around.
Well, there's stuff on those pillars. Can you boost with the ghost up there, or?
I think I can, but I can also get it from above here. Like, there's this door here,
Ah, so there's like no use.
and then I can drop down if I remember where the hell these damn pillars actually are, which I don't. Okay. Oh god, the Skull Lord has got me. Oh no. Respect the Skull Lord.
He's damaging you.
He's very inconsiderate.
Mm-hmm.
You just soul steal that torch.
Yes, Soul Steal seals from enemies and torches.
You stole
Yep,
the fire
that's-
of life and the life of
Yeah,
fire.
that's the canonical explanation.
Dracula. He quotes the Bible when he says the life is in the blood. That is wrong, though. Life is in fire. We all know that. Ask a scientist.
Do we have a scientist to ask?
I'm a scientist.
Oh, okay.
Life is in the fire, right? Not in the blood?
Life is in the rhythm,
Oh.
and rhythm is a dancer.
Yeah,
that's how
I
it
think
goes.
that one's right. Yeah.
Okay,
was-
okay.
was
We
El-
can agree that rhythm is a dancer.
So was Elton John talking about life when he said, "Hold me closer, tiny dancer"?
Yes.
Okay.
The song is from the perspective of someone who thinks they're about to die. And so they
Ah.
only have a small fragment of life left, hence Tiny Dancer. But he wants to hold on to it as long as he can.
Right.
It's all very advanced.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. We're just gonna murder these all with pentagram. That's what pentagrams do. A lot of damage.
They're single use.
Yes. I just picked it up, so I figured might as well.
Unless we're gonna save it for something.
They deal geometric damage.
They're shapes.
Oh,
Absolutely geometric damage.
Yeah.
We'll ignore that guy because I don't want to fight Vandal Sword. I don't current. Well, I guess this guy's not. These two aren't ignorable. Oh god, I just got juggle tossed.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh man, they put you in the grinder.
Well, there you go.
Yep. Just get thrown repeatedly. Why do these guys just keep throwing me?
You have new product.
Alright, I'm trying to think if this is where I actually want to go. Answer is no. No. We'll leave the Skull Lord for another time.
The only other thing I could think of would be to, if you could use the fireballs on them.
Alright. The thing is, I have acquired the double jump. And there are
Right.
and there are a number of places open to me because I have the double jump.
Yes.
Specifically, I'm going to head to the library again. Yep, Banist is correct. There is some stuff to do there.
It's a very advanced elevator.
It's very quick. You just get dropped.
Farewell for now.
Duran.
Turin. How did that... I don't know.
Translations. Nobody has a good answer. They just happen.
The night before was Final Fantasy VII. Now it's this game. Something about the PS1.
I don't think it's just the PS1.
It's like this era, I think, more like it. They didn't have a whole lot of money to translate these games, or a lot of time.
Oh, I think I can get a familiar here too, if I remember right.
Is it the fairy? That's useless.
Oh, I need to do tricks to get the fairy here, I think.
You need to get threat damage boosted with trickery. It's a speedrun trick to get it now.
Does the speedrun need?
Yes, to do the library glitch for infinite money.
So
So it's a glitch. Okay.
you use the I'll kind of explain it, but there's in the library, if you use the fairy card, you can, before you enter and let the fairy talk, the fairy will say a line when you equip it the first time.
Yeah.
You walk, you're at the door, you wait until the fairy says something and walk into the library. You can then enter the equipped menu while you're in the library, which you shouldn't be able to do. And go to sell a thing, equip it, sell it, underflow the thing.
And then you just have infinite numbers of it. You just have infinite money.
Yeah, so you sell one from 0, go up to 255, and I think you know.
And that's integer
You're there.
underflow, I guess.
Integer underflow is a common, SNES and PS1 and.
I have great knowledge of the underflow. I love it. Let me tell you about a Pokemon called Marowak.
Well, that's overflow, not underflow.
It's same concept in reverse.
It's similar, yes.
I had one of those.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just an SNES era. All right, so.
Yeah. It's when you don't tell it to have a sign, it just picks one.
Well, that's the secret power ritual in Secret of Evermore, right?
Yeah, you let it subtract an unsigned integer.
So this bookcase holds a dark secret.
So you can turn it.
Just push it.
Does that do anything?
There's a room behind it.
Ah!
And I think... that's actually better. There we go. Topaz circlet.
So what does the rod do?
Let me pull that out. It is a holy weapon.
Oh yeah, Holy Rod is good. I think it has a good input.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, it's got... You lose a point of power to gain reach. I think that's worth it.
And
Also, it's Holy Element, which is pretty good in this game.
Yeah, these kind of games usually is.
yeah, I also have the circlet, which I put on, which gives a bunch of intelligence, which is mana regen, if I remember right.
Yeah, something like
Socket.
that.
Yeah,
Socket.
Socklets. That's a good translation.
It is... That was a fan translation. They decided correctly. That and the Lamians.
Anyway, a boss.
Yep, you just get the DEVIL, the devil. I guess Soul Steal his ass.
Yeah.
It doesn't just ruin you.
And I've got regen. Oh, well, that was freaking Tass as hell there.
Yo, sick. Oh, that was 2 fucking task moves.
So, you've only got the single spirit? You don't have the, Petra?
Oh, I have the here we go.
That's just the inputs, then.
Yeah. The input for the single is quicker. How I know how to do it.
Yeah, that was pretty test, too.
I just keep dodging his shit. And he does the summon stuff, as you can see.
Yeah.
He's got the Mudman, the saddest of,
That is to the Mud Man, which is to say, the man.
as far as monsters in the game series go, it's hard to get much sadder than the Mudman.
I don't think he's gonna come back down here to let you get him with the
Yeah.
stuff.
I think after he hits a certain health threshold, he stays up there, because he just died in 2 hits.
Yeah.
I felt happy about the soul dodge, though. That was pretty...
That was some good moves.
He drank his clown juice.
Good clown.
a weird wolf.
Is Mudman a step above zombie? I don't know.
Whoa. It's a powerful wolf animation.
Frankfurter.
The box wolf.
I love weenies, pal.
Yes, the ancient box wolf.
Missed good pass.
I do not have missed yet. Which means I'll have to come back. Behind that is the soul of Bat. If I remember my...
Yeah, because this is in the speedrun route. They kill this dude super fast and grab all of this stuff, and that might even be something. I don't know.
I think they skipped the boss.
No, they murder the boss super fast.
Oh, they just murder it?
Like
Okay.
1 stroke dead.
Yeah, the emulator is basically super glitchy. He also probably has it set up so that like Tales of Destiny works right, which
Yeah,
He's-
it's set for a different game right now, which I'll sooner or later stream, but not now.
eventually I still have to look about getting that to work.
Yeah. If I remember right, though, the place I want to go is back to where I first ran into Maria. Because then I can go into the Colosseum, and that should be progress.
Ah.
Oh man, I keep, like, holding up while I make a jump.
What can I do
I
for
do that
you?
all the time.
Oh god, what the heck? There's
Go.
something weird going on there.
Data safe!
Oh no.
You know what's going on, right? Just feel your way around.
I feel a few too many things, I'm afraid.
Yeah. I love this shop.
He's doing it on purpose.
Let's purchase a hat. No, I can't purchase a hat.
You can't just buy a hat. You have to get a hat.
This.
Farewell for now.
Zalgo.
That is
Zalgo Wolf. Your wolf has unlocked his Zalgo powers.
Let's be the
You
box
couldn't have-
wolf.
You couldn't afford the thing where you just happily jump over that money. I don't need it.
You honestly don't. Like, nothing you can buy is huge.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the replicator.
I would say the replicator is the item in the speedrun.
Duplicator, replicator.
Yeah. I think it's duplicator? I don't know,
Yeah,
I can't see the
duplicator's
items
okay.
in the shop, so...
Which one was the guy from Harvey Birdman? He was the deadly duplicator, that's right.
Harvey Birdman. Yeah, and the cloak is cool because you can change its color, and it's also a useful... Oh man, the box wolf just murdered the hell out of the stream.
It looks fine to me. Like, I haven't noticed any crapping up. It looks the same to me.
Okay, it looks like the reload on areas is what it wanted. Let's try to avoid using...
No, when he's using the wolf, well, yeah, that's just like normal. It's just going to.
That's not the stream, pal.
That's what I think he means. Like when you move very fast and it has to like draw frames.
Okay.
That's just a limitation of the physical.
Not even
whatever.
of the hardware, like the...
It's like the internet. That's why my stream doesn't look like shit.
I'm just gonna say the emulator.
Oh, I meant like think of like your stream upload, like how your encode rate is.
Yeah, it was definitely... That's fine. It isn't anymore, and that's what matters.
Anyways, who cares if your stream looks bad? Like my stream looks like look awful, but people still watch it for some reason.
I definitely care.
Well then, I don't know what to say then. I will let people happily let them show up and watch my awful looking stream where I like set the frame rate to 20 when I'm streaming Magic.
Well, Magic doesn't need many frames.
It doesn't.
Okay, so there is a thing up here, I think?
Now that you say that, maybe I'll set the frame rate to 10.
That needs the open door. Yep, right here. The ability to open doors lets me in. To press a switch.
Ah, you can open blue doors. Who'd have thought?
Hearthstone at 20 frames.
Maybe.
Yo, I should stream some Hearthstone.
Should. I should stream some
Hearthstone.
I should stream some Hearthstone if they would let me.
It's basically gonna be an open beta, like, in a couple weeks.
Yeah, but
I know.
I want to play that fake game. I want to play it.
Free library card.
You have to get all 4.
They're the same item.
I don't know. I'm making stupid jokes.
Collect all 12.
12 or 4? I don't know. I never played Bookmaster. I guess who the hell would play Bookmaster?
I have no idea what you're referencing.
In Barclay, they say you didn't find all the library cards, which is a reference
yeah.
to the NES Bookmaster game, or like, what the hell is that Macaulay Culkin movie called?
Home Alone?
Oh, the other one with the books.
Page
There's, like,
Master.
Page Master, yeah, Page Master. And Chef played
The
Page
other
Master.
Macaulay Culkin movie.
He played Page Master and got all the way to the end, and it said, "You didn't find all the library cards." So he resolved to put that in his game.
Okay, so yeah, with double jump, I can get up here. Through where there is sometimes a statue based on game time.
Ah,
that's-
yes. The important thing.
And then there's a second statue on the right that you can open up by using the clock, if I remember right. I'm gonna find a save point and then check.
Page Master.
Yeah, this leads to Olrox's quarters.
Ulrax. The guy who
Good
kind
old
of
rocks.
He rents. Dracula has a lot of extra room.
he's like a sublet his giant moon castle.
Ah, fucking impossible moon castle.
I wonder how the rent is on this.
You pay in like Dracula dollars, so it's not that bad.
Must cost like a awful amount to like keep this place heated.
I would bet this place is probably just pretty cold.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're vampires, I guess. Then again, aren't there like sections with like lava or something? Depends the game.
Depends on the castle, yeah.
Sometimes they just have free heating through lava, like a real dwarf fortress.
Well, the upside down castle can't have geothermal heating.
Probably not.
This is where I wanted to be. The Colosseum. This is an area that shows up in Aria.
It's very important area.
Mist could pass.
Mist could pass.
It does not have the enemies that Aria has in here.
Oh, I'm very glad about that.
Or the
Fucking
boss.
red Minotaur, come and wreck your shit. I have not played Killers yet. I probably should.
Should you?
Probably. I like Suda. I say that knowing almost nothing about the game, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know almost nothing about that game.
like, I saw chopping up guys. I saw weird plot, which is fine. I will accept weird plot. What the hell is that sub-weapon?
Oh, the one that was on the ground up there?
Yeah.
We go grab it.
Well, just tell me what it is. I probably know what it does. I don't recognize it.
I don't remember what it is.
It's like, oh, it's that shape of
Yeah, like
it's of the thing.
oh, it's the it's the lightning thingy. Yeah,
Lightning thingy.
yeah, I'll grab it.
I mean, keep your clock if you need it.
No. There's a boss.
Oh, you'll just use the
Yeah,
the thing on the boss.
yeah, like this here. If I hit him with it, it's just like lightning. Zap.
Okay, I guess. A weird sub-weapon. Killed that guy pretty fast.
Yeah.
Zap!
Zap.
Oh, it's Spark Jolt. That's what it is. Okay.
Alright. There should be a boss I think it's through this door? Yeah. We get to meet the new master of Dracula's castle.
Who are you? Open Hell's Gate. Come forth, my servants.
The scent of your blood. You're a Belmont.
Oh, it's that guy.
Flea
Yep.
who invades my castle.
It's that guy.
It's
Here's the
another-
enemies.
Oh yeah, like not quite a red minotaur, but close. He doesn't seem to care about your thunder zap.
Yeah, I need to... There we go. I correctly input Soul Steal and immediately an enemy is deleted. Like...
I will own you with magics.
Magic's pretty powerful in this game.
I'm certain that was a
You're
Belmont.
basically a wizard.
So he says he's the lord of this castle.
Yeah, I think the speedrun comes nowhere near this zone at all. It doesn't need it. Because your prize is missed.
Ah, missed good pass. Could you get here before you talk to Maria and she tells you about the Belmont?
Yes, absolutely.
I wonder if that makes that cutscene confusing or not.
You can... it's much like,
Where you meet Julius and then he forgets about you.
yeah, the Julius thing.
That's what I was thinking of. Ah, the Valhalla Knight.
Oh, there's a message for you in the zoo.
Oh, I saw you add me, but I was watching the stream. I'm signed up for the beta, but I will accept. Thank you. I'll have to find a way to repay you.
Ah, here's what I was here for. Hope I'm not killing it by doing this.
What do I have in
There's
my
a skeleton
Steam?
here.
Skeleton? Paranthropus.
He throws large bones. Ah, nuts, that wasn't a lot of damage. I like him because he just leaves this around. Anyway, now I've missed. Let's see how... Okay, that doesn't actually mess with things that badly.
Let's see what I got here. Ooh.
Just lightning bolt everybody in this room.
Yeah, metal soldier.
Yes.
Blade soldier.
Soldier. Your brother. No, there is an upgrade later for the mist that makes it poison mist. I do not have that yet.
Ooh, the poo gas.
Yeah.
So mist is like bat form, but bad, right?
It lets you pass through grates, like it's a gating mechanism as well as a maneuvering one. Like,
That's what I figured. It was mostly for gating, but it seemed like the maneuvering was like the bad but worse.
it is. It definitely is. But it's also invincibility.
Ah!
Like, as the mist, I do not take damage. It's very temporary. You can't just hold it, but
Like a real Dracula.
the bat you can, as long as you have the magic for it, you can be in bat for as long as, you know, as long as you want. I, however, should use a library card and then go pick up the bat form.
Are library cards in... What, is there a limited amount?
No, you can buy them from
So just buy them from the dude.
Yep. So, like, if you need one when you come here, you just buy another when you use your first. Of course, I can't show off the, that, but I might be able to with the... Actually, let me just go get the bat. I mean, it's right here. The bat.
The bat. So hold on a second.
Hold on a second. Oh, I'm gonna keep moving, but... Oh, it's the huge room? Okay. I will test it in this room here with oh god, the armor's kicking my ass.
Flea armor is cool too. I like all fleas.
I just took like 50 points of damage from being unable to just get around that. Next time I'll remember I have an invincibility button, but...
It's always hard to remember in these sort of areas. Like,
yeah,
remembering that you have an out at all times.
yeah, you just have a button that's like, oh... Yep. Missed could pass.
You have this.
Cool, Soul of Bat. Corrupted Evil, are you talking about in that room, or like when I turned into a dog again? Because if it's the dog, that's just something I can avoid, because you honestly don't need to use Soul Wolf more than, like, at all. Honestly, like...
You used the wolf a couple of times, and that's why they didn't test it that well.
No, I
So,
mean,
like,
that's not something it does normally, like, if you're just playing through, like on the console, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't have that issue.
Oh yeah, the boxes? No, that's just emulator issues.
Yeah. Okay, good. Alright, so I'm going to have to go back into that big old room, because there is one more thing I need in there now that I have Soul of Bat. It should be this button? There we are. Cool. Okay, thing about the bat. The bat is colored off of your cape.
Oh, your cape, so you've got the red bat.
Yep, with black underwing. Cool. We've obtained the fairy card. Familiars. Let's turn that on.
It's useless. Useless.
I'm turning it on. It is useless.
That makes it great, though, doesn't it? I love useless shit.
Like, absolutely useless. Like, it will loudly announce, I think there's something weird with this wall. like
press it and see.
And every once in a while it might... No. And every once in a while it, like, uses a potion on you.
Oh, does it steal your potions to do this?
Yes. It uses
That is-
things
that
out of
is-
your inventory.
That is vile. I always hated shit like that. Like, I think the worst thing in the world is when you have a bot in like Left 4 Dead 2 or something, and it's like, oh, I'll use this health pack when you have like a tiny bit of health missing.
Well, you gotta go to full.
Yeah, you gotta be full.
Gotta top it off.
There are 4 other familiars in this version. There's actually more in the in other versions.
If this was a real SMT game, you would get the pixie first, and you would be owned if you didn't keep it the entire game. That's at least not
Very-
good.
Let's take the super fast elevator.
In Nocturne, you can allow your pixie to evolve, but you can't fuse it, I don't think, or you become owned.
Well, then can't you just use the compendium to get...
It's that. I think it's that specific pixie, the one that volunteers. You can fuse other pixies, but that one, you have to take her somewhere. I don't remember because I haven't played that game in